Yeah.
interesting, Camila, is that I remember some of the first few times I ever spoke with you when you were in Fifth Harmony, and there were conversations about like you couldn't wait to be able to do your music, and you couldn't wait to be
Yeah,
able to talk, write about, and sing about, and feel the things that you feel. And clearly, this is as you can be, and Familia as well.
totally.
Yeah.
Totally. And I feel like ever since I was really young, it's all, and I think for all of us really in different ways, I'm not even just referring to Fifth Harmony, but I think every person in general, you're just constantly on the path to like, hopefully, like, what is the truest, fullest expression of myself? And like, you make mistakes and you do things that don't feel like you. And you're like, that didn't feel good. And then you're like, oh, okay, I did this. And like, that
Mm-hmm.
felt really good. And I feel like for me, starting since I was 15, it's all been a journey to what I feel like now is the truest and fullest expression of me. Like even when I was 16 in that group, I was like writing songs in the bathroom, kind of like carving out what feels like me and what kind of writing style feels like me. This feels really good. And, kind of going through the process and being like, getting closer and closer to what feels like the most me. And obviously the you changes. And I feel like this album is kind of like the most tapped in and the most honest and raw I've been in the studio. And that was always my intention. Like I never knew what kind of music was going to come out. I never knew what that was going to look like or sound like. But my intention was, how can I be the most honest, the most vulnerable, and have the most integrity every day in the studio. And that like wasn't always easy, but it made, I feel like, the most true expression of me to this date.